guys, this is Kailash Shani from Food Review Online. Today we'll be reviewing Furzi Cafe, which is based out of the Lower Parel area of Mumbai. The best part about this place is the accessibility. It's actually based inside Phoenix Mall. They have modern Indian cuisine and we're going to be experimenting with all of that. So I hope you like the video. Share your feedback and comments with us. So guys, what we're going to be trying now is Pan Bahar. This is something that I've been craving as a child. There's these little candies, and to find them in my cocktail, it's just fascinating. Let's see how it tastes. Wow, you can really feel the flavors of a pan here, and because of the egg white, the taste, the texture is so intense. I really love it because it's actually very refreshing as well. And considering the summer that we're going into, this tropical drink is definitely that you should be ordering. Cheers. So guys, what we're going to have next on our plate is papdi chaat nachos. So there are three types of nachos here. Obviously chaat and nachos, individually they are my favorite. But to have them together as a combination of in a small bite, I'm just fascinated. There is jeera, there's palak, there's Kashmir chili nachos. These guys are really going crazy with food, and they're making sure that I go crazy as well. So कौन सा वाला try करें? I think Kashmir chili try करते हैं. थोड़ा चाट ऐड करते हैं इसमें. I don't know, man, this is so freaking good. You can see that, it shows. But I want to try something with the classic. The best part is, this one was the ajwain flavor. It doesn't have an impact that much, but the chaat really overtakes the entire papdi flavoring, Wow. This is really great thing to start off your evening, man. And this would be a perfect bar nibber as well. So guys, the first thing that we're going to be trying is the dal chawal aloo chili. It looks really amazing. The presentation is really great. Let's see how it tastes. It's like a bombardment of flavors right now. And the tangy chutney, which is that asari chutney which is coming in. Oh my god. I can't tell you. It's that pickle flavor. There's papad, there's dal chawal. There's so much going on that for an appetizer, this is quite an accomplishment. And for our Sindhi, you give him a papad, he's always good, right? So guys, as I've mentioned earlier, that they have done a lot of modern Indian food and the fusionizing of the local cuisine. Here what I have with me is a Malabari paratha with some roasted vegetable kurma. Let's see how it tastes because it looks really amazing, and I'm going to dip it with some chutney here as well. So vegetable kurma really makes an impact on the dish. And the Malabari parota, I was in Dubai for so long, right? Malabari parota is something which is a very staple diet in a lot of people from Kerala and all the other places, but this is a great fusion, man. This is a great combination. The vegetables are cemented, or done so well. The paratha doesn't really make an impact. It's the vegetable which really creates an impact. So guys, next thing on our menu is pizza kulcha. Now obviously, you know, you look at them, they're so cute, right? I had the option of using my fork and knife and all, but they look so cute, I really want to have it in my hand. You know, let's see how it tastes because I've heard so much about this dish that I have to try it out. It's oozing of cheese, oozing. You know, my God, the ketchup which has been put on top, the sauce, just mind-blowing. Because you know what, to have that in a form of kulcha and your pizza, this is something different. I've never tried this before. So great job, chef. Good choice, and I would definitely recommend this to you. What we have next in our roast and grill section is Malai Badam broccoli with some parmesan on top. Let's see how it tastes because this is a fusion that I wasn't expecting to be on the menu, but you know, it's here. After having those fiery dishes before this, you know, with all the flavors, bombardment of the flavors that were going on earlier, this dish is actually more on the bland side. You know, it can go perfectly for people who really don't like spicy food, you know, want to make it very normal, simple kind of soup. But this is a great fusion because there's a great aftertaste of parmesan that really comes in. And then you can add a bit of chutney along just to make sure that, you know, you have a flavor that comes in. But for me, I think I'm going on a roller coaster of flavors. I don't want to probably get onto it. So guys, now the real challenge begins. This is Sindhi Dal Pakwan and there is a Sindhi sitting in front of you. Kya bolte hain? Will they fit in the bill? Let's find out. Firstly, dal is something which looks very authentic here. I think the twist element is actually the chutney which comes on top. You know, we have obviously the chutney that you get along with your normal dal pakwan, but here you have the tadka and you have Bombay save along with this. ये हमारे दाल पकवान में नहीं होता boss. Let's see how it tastes and I'll tell you the verdict of it. Firstly, this is baked, so I don't feel guilty about it, and this is so amazing. You know, I'm going to go back home and tell people at my house because there is so much of, you know, flavors that is going in. It's just robust. You know, there's bombardment of flavors from everywhere. But what I really like is there's an aftertaste which is coming out of that tadka, which is making sure it's like pacifying that, you know, that katta taste that we're getting. I'm really enjoying this, man. So guys, for our grand finale, what we're going to be having is chole pulao. And the twist here is the burani raita with some caramelized onion. I'm going to be experimenting with this. Let's see, it tastes great because, you know, I really love my chole pulao. Uske saath, I don't want to, you know, really fidget. But if this works out good, kudos to the chef. Very unusual taste. Of course, you know, the chole makes sure that, you know, you don't lose the original taste. But you know, the raita is making also sure that, you know, thoda wo apna impact la raha hai. So it's making that bit of sweet and tangy combination going on. But I think the aftertaste of this, what I really enjoy is, you know, the pulao ka, that caramelized onion ka, that flavor aa raha hai, really bang on. But if you ask me, I would still prefer the classic, you know, chole pulao. And here she comes. Here she is. तो खाऊं या एडमायर करूं? It's time to try my favorite sizzler is because, you know, I love wok toss noodles and I love paneer, and to have that combination right in front of you in a form of sizzles is crazy. I hope this fusion works because I'll be like really after this. Noodles is definitely great. Brownies, there's chocolate puff rice, there's hot sauce on top. पता नहीं क्या क्या डाल के रखा है. इसको खाएंगे तो guaranteed आज मैं यहाँ से चल के जा रहा हूँ घर पे. I'm definitely going back walking because I don't know how I'm going to digest it, but this is so loaded. You know, if you're a dessert lover and if you're coming here, definitely it's worth trying this out. I know it's fully loaded and I'm going to take some time to finish it off, but I think I'm going to do the job. This is so amazing that, you know, if you're having such a crazy meal and you're going to end your meal with this, I think this is a perfect end to our, you know, a night at Farsi Cafe.
So after a meal, so that's what we call it here. So that's fun and good.
Are you crazy? This is looking so great, man. Nice.
Farsi Cafe, team here, kudos to what you created and the experience what I've had tonight.